What's up everyone, I hope you guys are doing really well, and I'm regular Dynamo A. I hope you guys are doing really well, and welcome back to another video. And as you read the title, in today's video I'm gonna recreate some initial lead cars from the stage 4, so let's get started. And here we are in our first build, and I'm gonna say that before the build I won't be recreating any case Mazda RX7 because I've already created both the cars. So if you want to check out the video, click the link in the top, or you want to say the banner which will pop up. So of course for the first car for the build, it's, as you can see, it's a Toyota AE6, and of course we're going to recreate the car for protagonist, which is Takumi Fujiwara. So he used these cars for delivery, but in later stages he uses cars in street racing or for the Tokyo drifts. For of course for the build I'm going to use these one, which are the small fog lights on the bumper, or as you can see, CB's fog lights as they say in Japanese. Pretty much done with the bodywork. Next thing we're going to do is going to change some wheels. We're going to go in multi-piece rim, and we're going to choose these one, which are the Rotiform LLW, which are basically, it kind of looks like the Watanabe RS rims, so I'm thinking I'm going to go with these ones. And I'm gonna make them bigger in size since they are 15 inches in size. And there we go, we're done with the bodywork. So after all the bodywork and the painting, this is how the car looks like. So the next car for our build is of course worst case Mazda RX7, the FC version. So for this we're going to use the Mazda Speed front bumper. As for the rear spoiler, we're going to use the Cork Sport straight rear wing, and we're almost done with the bodywork. Next thing I'm going to change the wheels, and I'm going to go in the specialized rim styles. I'm going to choose these ones, which are the Work RSR RSZR. These are the rims which matches really well with the rear case car. Although the RX7 did have the Watanabe RS wheels, but they were replaced with the work wheels in the fourth stage. So I'm going to go with these ones, and of course I'm making them 18 inches in size. And there we go, we're done with the bodywork. After the bodywork, this is how the car looks like. Next car for our build is Eikawa's Mitsubishi Evo 5, but I will be using Evo 6 because they are both basically the same cars. I guess with little difference, but we're gonna use Evo 6 because we have only Evo 6 in the Horizon 5. Although we have different Evos, but this is the Evo 6, and I really wish if developers will add the Evo 3 or even 4. That would be realistic. So I guess the bodywork is pretty much a stock. There isn't that much difference I noticed, but I guess it has different custom wheels and a custom exhaust, but we can change the exhaust, but what we can do is change the wheels. So I'm going to go in these. I'm going to choose these ones, which are the Work RZR, which has the same wheels I choose for the race case cars. So I'm going to go with these. Of course I'm going to make it 18 inches in size. Same for the rear as well. And I guess we're pretty much done with the bodywork. After the build and paint, this is how the car looks like, and I did find there are some differences in the car. First being the most visuals being the Volk rims, and of course the car has carbon fiber side view mirrors. Then of course it has a bigger HKS exhaust, but we can change the exhaust in the car, so that's unfortunate. But other than that, everything is same. Although I did read that it has the custom, you know, the exhaust like covers, which is these ones. I guess these was factory, but I don't know. So this is how the car looks like, and we are moving on to the next build. So the next car for our build is Daikin Ninomiya's Honda Civic Type R. So although the Type R has the spoon body kit, but we don't have the spoon body kit, but I can match the car pretty well. So I'm gonna go in front bumper. I'm gonna choose the charge speed front bumper because this is the one which matches really well. Then I'm gonna choose the iBird design rear wing, and next time we're gonna change the rims of the car. And we're going to go in the multi-piece rims section. I'm going to choose these ones, which are the Workmeister L13 piece. These are the rims really well. Although these are the work rims, and I think I'm going to go with these ones. And I'm going to make them bigger in size. I'm going to make them 16 inches. We're done with the bodywork. This is how the car looks like. Now after the bodywork and stuff, this is how the car looks like. In my opinion, it looks very great. So the next car for our build, we got Dr. Toshiya Joshima's Honda S2000, aka the God Hand. So for this build, I'm going to go in aerodynamics, and I'm going to choose the top secret front bumper. As for the rear wing, I'm going to choose top secret one. For the rear bumper, I'm going to choose the Body Club rear bumper, because in the anime, the X-Turon has only single exhaust, so in order to match the build, I'm going to use this rear bumper. Although I think it's the stock Honda rear bumper with only single exhaust, but I think I'm going to go with these ones. For the side skirts, I think I'm going to go with the top secret one. As for the hood, I'm going to go with the Mugen Street hood. So that's that. As for the tires and rims, I'm going to go in the sport rim style. I'm going to choose these ones, which are the Work CRKI. These are the rims which I'm going to use. I'm going to make 17 inches in size. And there you go. We're done with the bodywork. This is how the car looks like. So after the build, this is how the car looks like. In my opinion, it looks pretty similar to the anime counterpart. The only difference being it's a hard top, while in anime it's a soft top. But other than that, this is how the car looks like. In my opinion, it looks really great. Next car for our build is Koja Hoshino's Nissan Skyline R34 GTR, aka the Godfoot. So for this build, I'm going to choose the Nismo front bumper, and I'm going to choose Nismo side skirts. Other than that, I think we have a different custom rear exhaust, but we can't change exhaust sadly. So for next thing I'm going to do is going to change the rims of the car, and I think I'm going to use these sport rim style rims, and I'm going to choose these ones, which are the Advent, Super Advent Racing versions. And there we go, we're pretty much done with the bodywork. So after the build, this is how the car looks like, and I was able to find some information about this car. Turns out this car has a rebuilt RB26 engine, and it has an Advent rear exhaust, as well as it was pretty highly tuned and it was really fast. So this is how the car looks like. And in my opinion, it looks really great. So the next car for our build is Toru's Mazda MX5 DNA version. So for this build, we're going to change the front bumper. I'm going to use the garage ready front bumper. As for the rear spoiler, I'm going to use the Rest and Beat rear spoiler. As for the rims, I'm going to go in the sport rim style. I'm going to choose these ones, which are the Graham Lights 57 Optimize. I'm gonna make them a bit big at around 16 inches. And this is how the car looks like. Now after the build, this is how the car looks like. In my opinion, it's one of the forgettable cars from the initial D series. I guess it could be because the character was really uninteresting in my opinion, and I did not really like and care about him. But other than that, this is how the car looks like. In my opinion, it's look okay. It's not bad, but it's neither good. So the next car for our build is Ichigo's Evo 6. So for this build, I'm gonna go in front bumper. I'm gonna choose these ones, which are the Mitsubishi Street bumper. I guess it's the factory bumper. And for the next thing I'm gonna remove the rear wing. I guess it was some kind of a special edition Mitsubishi Evo, but I don't remember. And other than that, we do have a custom rear exhaust. But other than that, it's pretty same. The rims were same, and this is how the car looks like after the build. Now after I build, this is how the car looks like, and I'm going to say sorry if one of your favorite cars won't be in this video because of the car limitation. Although we have lots of cars, but we don't have some cars which is really important for these videos, like the Toyota Altezza, or like the Suzuki Cappuccino, or even the Toyota 1186. So I'm really sorry if none of them made in this video, but I'm glad that I was able to recreate these cars because these is one of my favorite cars. I really like Japanese car, and enough for my speaking, this is how the car looks like. In my opinion, it matches really well because although it did have an aftermarket exhaust, but we don't have the exhaust in the game, sadly. So this is how the car looks. Next car for our build is of course Kyo Keiarasa's Mazda RX7. So for this build, I'm gonna go in front bumper, and I'm gonna choose these one, which are the Sarona front bumper. I would say the Bomx front bumper because these ones look really good. I think I'm gonna go with these ones. As for the rear spoilers, I feel like I'm gonna leave rear spoilers stock. I'm gonna leave the rear bumper stock as well. As for the side skirts, I think I'm gonna go with the C-Lister one. And for the front, for the hood, I think I'm gonna go with this one, which is the Jun straight hood. And as for the wheels, I'm gonna go in the multi-piece rims. And I'm going to choose these ones, which are the Work Mister S13 piece wheels. These are the one which looks really good and matches well. And make them a bit bigger. I think 18 inches is fine. And there we go. We're done with the body work. This is how the car looks like. Well, this is how the car looks like. In my opinion, it looks really great. Well guys, looks like we're at the end of the video, and thanks for watching the video, and I'm sorry once again if one of your favorite cars didn't make in the video. And of course, if you really enjoyed the video, like the video, share with your friends and of course co-workers, and of course if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Until the next video, peace out.